Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play City Skylines. I was gonna say like Star Citizen or something, and yet I've never played Star Citizen. It's like, why was that in my head? I don't even think I've read or seen anything related to that in like a very long time, and yet that's what was in my head. Look at the hospital. Oh, I thought it was broken. I thought it was like a building warped to another building. No, never mind. It's just a badass looking building. Anyway, so we are back, and so yeah, things were going pretty decent last time. We had fixed our traffic problems, and overall things are going okay. Oddly enough, our residential area's problem. This was our business sector, wasn't it? Which, oddly enough, was awesome because it just gets no real traffic. The big issue is residential and commercial coming in. And yeah, it's better, but it's not perfect, of course, and who knows if I'll ever get it perfect. I'm gonna fix this up. I don't know if I can fix this up too much, but I'm gonna attempt to anyway. So let's do, we know one is bad and one is good, one way. Yeah, let's do the upgrade here, and this way it'll just make this a little stronger. Not saying this is a better idea, but at least it'll make life just a tad better, hopefully. There you go. Another idea, what you could do later on, if you really wanted to, is you could probably consider throwing in something like... what would be a good idea and a bad idea? You could consider, like, connecting these two more directly, but I think that would cause even more problems, honestly. If people are walking here just fine, honestly, I would probably normally can off this traffic. But people are flowing pretty decent, so I'm going to leave them be. I don't like how they're spawning your cars here. You can turn off this, but I think in the end it could cause more harm than good. So I'm hoping it won't be a bad thing, and we'll just leave it and see how it goes. They do cause a bit of traffic jams here, but I'm hoping overall it won't be so bad, but we'll see how it goes over time. You can kind of see them really piling up those cars. That's actually kind of interesting how they do that. Yeah, we'll leave it for now anyways. There is a way you can disable this and fix this, but it causes other problems too, possibly, so that's why I don't want to touch it. Anyway, so yeah, so I think one of the things now is for the future is we're going to learn to mix a bit of commercial and residential together a bit more, so like, you know, you don't get as many traffic issues, things like that, because I think we've learned a lesson that it can hurt quite a bit. We do have the ability to buy more plot of land as well. Well, yeah, I kind of was thinking about this before, and I could never really choose what I wanted to do. It's one of those things that are like, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? I'm actually thinking of this one and grabbing the heartland of this and ignoring this for now. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Screw it. Let's do it. We have a lot of money, by the way. I didn't even realize that, but yeah, we're kind of a bit filthy rich. I wonder what this is. They're natural resources. So this is fertile land. This is all fertile land as well, which is kind of cool. And you actually got quite a bit of fertile land here and here. You got oil, I believe that is. Is that oil? Yeah. And then you got ore around here as well. So these resources could be mined and, you know, grabbed over time, which I probably should look into that, but I'm not really caring right now, honestly. I don't feel like doing that stuff, so we'll ignore it for now. Let's go ahead and delete all this. And let's, yeah, expand our highway, basically. See what we can come up with here. So we'll go with the regular highway. Oop, we're in the upgrade still. There we go. So let's go ahead and we're going to just kind of... There you go. And I guess we'll just go back straight line. Oh yeah, you probably don't like us going off that much. You know, that's just a park. We could just move the damn park instead of, you know, really screwing everything. Actually, the park requires power, doesn't it, to a degree or something? So, there you go. Let's do that instead of screwing up the current shape of things, and then that way it's just not so bloody messed up. Sometimes you just gotta learn not to screw up everything possible. If possible. So, yeah, we're just gonna bring it out here. I don't know where we'll stop or go or whatever. And then we'll do the same as bringing this back. Now this is a little harder. Sometimes it might be just easier to see how it only goes to a certain distance. So it might just be easier to go like this and then trace it back. Because if you want it like kind of at the even space, trying to, you know, do it from a really far away, you might get it off and you might not want that. And so that might just be an easier way to handle things. So here's the school, and the school's plugged in. Now this school wasn't, it gets some traffic, I guess, but is the traffic? No, I guess the school does get a decent amount of little traffic. So I wonder if we should, how should we hook these guys up? We could do the off and on ramp style, so you can have a guy, you know, you can have this come over here, and I'll go on there, and then you can have an off ramp style where this guy comes up here, we page up, and then it goes over here, and then you can have it come down. Now the only downside is this, they have to go all the way, the full way, right? Which could be kind of bad, because for some traffic issues, this could make things a little messier. And this is actually kind of why these kind of highways are born, because they prevent sort of that mess. They take a lot more space, of course, but at the same time, you could, you know, basically you're cleaning up the area a lot more too. So I'm going to actually do that. I wanted to play with this, but I'm going to have to do 4 to make it properly. And I'm just thinking that's just too much effort, honestly. And it would just be better to build one of these. And yeah, holy crap, they're wide. There you go. And then we'll just build, yeah, one of these in here. I was hoping this would lock into here. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. And then we'll just finish closing these back up. So you to there, and then you to here, and you to there, there. And then for this guy over here, you can put these together. And then what we're going to try, for fun, I mean, this doesn't need to be a big area anyways. This is just the university stuff, right? So it's not going to be insane amount of traffic over here, but I'm going to put this in here anyways. I'm going to do the highway roundabout. I'm going to see what happens here. Just kind of interested in, you know, if it'll make things better or just meh. Okay, so do we need electricity going over here anyways? Oh yeah, you guys aren't even connected at all. Well, you probably were at one point, but now you wouldn't be. There you go. And then you probably are going to want to connect this, say, over here to here. There you go. And then what we'll do is we'll swing this around. So this is one of those nice little pathways over here. And so we'll go around and swing this, buddy. How are we going to do this? I guess we're going to keep the design. Let's actually do a curve here. There you go. And then, of course, our pathway needs to be fixed because pathways rock and we enjoy them. And so we want them to, yeah. Oh, good. That actually worked without us having to screw something up. And there we go. So the bus can come in and out. Any traffic can come in and out too, if they please. And yeah, these guys will be connected again, and that's a good thing. So that works for everyone. And they can still come to the park, and they enjoy the amenities, and then of course the traffic will come in here, and they can kind of swing around here, which is kind of nice. Because they can swing back and forth and do whatever they want, right? So I like that. So yeah, that's it. The university is fixed, and we can do something with our new highway over here. So after learning, we kind of, I wouldn't say screwed up, but we've learned that, you know, putting one heavy thing in the area is kind of messy, and can be messy, I should say. So we've learned a lesson from that anyways. I don't even know what to make next in a style-wise, because, you know, there's so many ideas one could do and have fun with. But I'm kind of looking into, let's do this, and free from curved road. So let's put this here. I don't know how this is going to work, to be honest. This is just a random idea. This is probably not going to even work the best here, but... Oh, you know, I wanted a one-way. Interestingly enough, there's no one-way bicycle, right? There's just one-way with decorative glass and all this other stuff, but not... Yeah. So what... Yeah, whatever. We'll just upgrade it. There you go. Yeah, I wanted one way because I wanted to create this somewhat similar to what we've had before. Because I feel like this is an okay design that we've been doing. So, kind of, I just wanted to kind of, you know. Actually, I don't want to change that too much. Let's go. Yeah, something like this. It's not going to be a nice circle, or a perfect circle, I should say, but... There you go. It's messy, it's fun. That's what counts. So it's kind of a, you know, a circle, does its thing, that's fine. And then, let's go ahead and we'll play around with the design a bit. And I'm going to try not to grid it. So instead I'm going to have people come in and out of the circles, but rather than we'll play around with it. I think it's going to be different than normal, and that's what I'm aiming for here. So we'll see how it turns out. So I'm going to take these instead. I'm going to bring them right to this right away. Kind of. Oh, you don't like that, do you? Because, yeah. Yeah, I don't want something like that. Let's bring you to straight, because you're annoying as hell when you're not straight. Sometimes it is annoying to try to work with this stuff. There you go. And then I want to bring something like over here. Well, that's the thing, actually. You know, I make a big deal out of this. Well, you could just bring it back, too, right? Okay, so let's bring, like, a highway over here. And, we'll just do something like this, right? Like even if it's further down like this, that's fine. There you go. And then something from here to even over here if we can. There you go. We're just having fun here, my friends. So just a simple traffic in and out. And, so they come in here, they have to go this way, and they come out this way. So it kind of should work decently in that, hopefully. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. And then these guys, there should be, oh, there shouldn't be really lights, but of course there is always lights. Let's get rid of the lights, and we'll fix up these as well if we can. There's probably none on here. No, okay. So what we'll do here is this is coming in, right? So let's play around with this. And we'll make this so you go here, because this is a really large road, right? Yeah, so you can go here, you can go here, and you can go here, but you must go here or here. You must go, oh yeah, that's that one, right? Yeah, I kind of did that wrong. I haven't even figured out actually how to correct this, honestly. Okay, deleting it works. Okay, so you go here, and you go here, and you go here for now, just as a sample. And then you go here, that's what I wanted. You go here. You go here, you go here, you go here, and you go here. There you go. The idea, those guys shouldn't bugger around too much. And then over here, we'll do something similar again. So we want these guys to turn, but not go straight at all, just to provide a simple, you know, turn and nothing else. So you go there, you go here, and you go here. So it gives you a double turn for those people there, and then the rest can go, you know, one here, one here, one here, one here. Now, I don't know if this will screw things up or if they can drive in the middle intersection. That'll be a question for later, because that might need to be fixed. but we'll see how it works. It should work, I think. Okay, and then literally we're just going to build this over time. Like, it's just going to be whatever, really. So if they're coming in, right, they're going to come in. It doesn't really matter at this point. They come in, they do their circle, blah, blah, blah. So I guess, yeah, it doesn't really matter where I put things. So let's go ahead and build a road out here. So we're going to do this guy. And I guess you want like a decent little road here. It could be whatever you want. Now remember, if you start connecting roads on the side here, they're gonna get, they're gonna turn into intersections. They're gonna have some problems. So you might need to adjust these over time, of course, because we've seen that get messy. I'm just wondering if I shouldn't make them, because they're gonna come up on the lines. I'm just trying to think how I want to do this without making a mess, but I think it'll make a mess even if I try not to make a mess. So maybe I should just try having fun and going with it. So we'll just go here. We'll just use this as an example for the start here. Oops. We're still on that one. There you go. There you go. So that's just a simple road. It's got a nice little thing here. You're gonna have to, you're gonna have to go to each one eventually, turn off the lights, things like that, because you don't want the, you don't want the lights being a bother, right? But yeah, there you go. Interesting. Will you gap out here too? Not really. Interesting. So it might be better just to set it over here, honestly. Wonder if it's less accurate when you're zoomed at a certain level. I think it might be to a degree. Maybe not. Huh. Interesting. So that might be a problematic one. Oh yeah, so it spaces out. Huh, cool. Okay, anyways, we'll just keep going here. Oh yeah, because I guess it'll change depending, because of the road. I'm an idiot. Yeah, it depends on the road, right? Because it bends and curves and all this other stuff, right? So, anyways, there you go. That's a good little starting example, anyways. I guess we can do a bit more here. Okay. So then, yeah, so you got your one way here, and then, of course, you want to fix these up, so you're going to have to, it's going to take some time, right? You're going to have to go through, turn these all off, and then you're going to want to set this up at a decent, rate, right? But the only downside is this can only go right, so you're gonna have some traffic issues over time, because they're going to want to go this way and, that way kind of thing. But what you could do is at least you could play around with this pretty good, actually. So you can tell this guy that you can only go here, and then this one can only go here. And then what you can do for this one is you can only go here, and you can only go here. And that way, these lanes will hopefully keep clear in a sense, meaning that, these two will have a crisscross fighting, but it won't be, like a full-out war, right? So, once again, you can go here, you can go here, you can go here, and you can go here. And, yeah. You here, and then you here, and then you here. Just make sure that one was right, yeah. And then we do it again. And you here, you here, you here, and you here. There you go. Now we might have to turn off like pedestrians and crap like that, at least on the one side, and do sort of what we did before. But I'll leave it a bit and see how it goes from now. But keep in mind that is an option, and it might be even a requirement, because you don't want everything to go to hell kind of and have pedestrians clogging up the roads and everything else like that. So it is a tool in our arsenal if required. So let's actually, talking about tools and arsenals, let's go ahead and path this up as well for this thing here. So let's go ahead and bring this close if we can. See, that's not enough. That's why I usually disable that. Oh, crap. Disable that. I guess that didn't really affect or do anything, but I'm going to put it in here anyways. It's going to annoy me. But, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and turn off our... And we're just gonna, we'll put it down. It doesn't really matter where you put it, I guess. Maybe at the corner here, because it'd probably be better. Like that. There you go. And then you can run this all the way over here, sort of thing. There you go. And now it's connected. So if people want to walk here, they can. And then, oh yeah, we had a way to walk over here as well at one point, but we kind of lost that because we had done some changes over here. So if you like to have that ability again, you might want to add that. So we'll just go over here, right to there. There you go. You think that's connected? I mean, it looks so funny, but I assume it's connected. It does look funny, but I can't see it not being connected, honestly. So I'm just gonna guess it is connected. And then there you go. If we turn that on, hopefully over time we'll see people walking on here. Like I said, I'm not sure about this part. It does look a little funny, and I mean, there's not a big reason why people would walk on this one anyways, but you never know. So I guess this one's pretty busy, yeah. One thing I should have done, and I never did, and it could, you know, make things a little smoother traffic-wise, is I should have considered merging these up a bit better over here. So I just noticed, like, none of these are connected, right? So people have to walk around zigzag and might even have to end up spawning a vehicle and things like that. So if we can fix that up a bit, then it gives us more opportunity to have people easily get it through here. Can we do this without? Yes, we can. There you go. I'm not saying people will use this, but it gives them the opportunity. Okay, this might have to... this has to be taken out, unfortunately, for the size restrictions there, but sorry. Some of your buildings are too jammed close for the ability. Oh, look at this. This building's on fire. There you go. Okay, I'm getting, it's being a big pain in the ass. Give me a grid here when it shouldn't, but it is. There we go. Yeah, and they're starting to use it a bit here and there, so that's always nice. Don't know how to connect this one, unfortunately, mostly because of the park here. I mean, you can move the park, but I'm just wondering if there's another option I can do. Doesn't give you not very flat to be able to really bring it down. That's the downside. So yeah, it's too whatever. Either way, it should be somewhat better now. Okay, so yeah. And did this ever get used? Because we weren't sure if they could use this, to be honest. So not a lot of people walk this way anyways, but yeah, see, this bothers me because I've not seen anyone walk on here, so it makes me think it won't be used or can't be used. So maybe I should demolish this, and maybe I can squeeze the two spots together like this. That looks actually proper now. Whether or not anyone uses it and it was just all my imagination, that might be another thing. Okay, and these... Oh, people can't even walk on here anyways because of the street types around here, can they? Oh. I guess they can go over there. Yeah, okay. So there you go. We have things going, and we're good. So what we can do is start putting some residential in here. Just get, you know, it started. So let's just start it in a bit so there's some room, and we'll do residential. Let's just say just here, and that's it. And the first thing you're going to want to do in here is get some power here as well, which unfortunately you're going to have to bring power in because, you know, a new little area. Over time, this will fill up a bit with power at least. And yeah. And I don't even know where I put... there it is. So I gotta know where I actually put the property. So there you go. And there you go. And then we're going to have to get water over here, of course. So we can ship water over here somewhere. There you go. And then, yeah. There you go. I don't know what happened to this guy. I guess because he's not connected to anything right now. So there you go. Somebody built a house. Oh, crap. You know what I forgot? And I did bad. I did low residential. No one wants that. Ugh. It has to be only the good residential. There you go. That would have been annoying. I don't want that crap. Landfill. We should be fine. Yeah, it's just the landfills themselves that are stacking up. So there you go. House is being built. So then you want to probably build, say, you know, homes, or not homes, fire department, things like that. Probably going to build those more on the side. So you can build this guy here, for example. It just gets them to be able to access people better. So yeah, that goes around there. You know, you can see this won't access much at all, right? So he has to be good enough for, you know, these people down here. And then you got somebody over here, let's say. They'll help some other people. I wonder how far you go. There you go. Eventually, this will work out. Now, I don't want this all, you know, this might be bad because the way I'm going here with some stuff. I don't want it all to be, There you go. Go. So the reason I'm doing this is because I want to build like a kind of an infrastructure on the outside. This is kind of an experiment more than anything. Might be a horrible experiment. Might end up being one of the worst areas in my city. You never know. But it's an experiment either way. So that's what we're going with. And then I'm going to bring you here. That's fine. There you go. And you're not quite touching them, or you should be, but maybe I don't know how close I got the thing here. Oh no, that's as close as it gets. So if the power isn't quite touching that, you're gonna have to move that over. There you go. There you go. And then let's get some water running here better. We'll go all the way over here. There we go. And then, yeah, I should probably enlarge these. So these guys will deal with these guys over here. And then we'll do this guy here. Oh. I didn't realize that sideways might be a problem from some of these. Is that always the case, or... Huh. I guess it depends. Just go like this instead, then. I like how you can just be so messy with pipes. Hopefully it doesn't cause, like, bad calculation issues, because that would suck, but... I feel like it doesn't quite work that way. because I see everyone running out of water at the same time usually and stuff like that, not like one person, you know. Okay, so there you go. We got that going, and yeah, that should work. You know, one thing I should have probably set these guys as, well, I guess they can move around on the outside faster if they need an emergency, so maybe that's not a bad idea. I was going to say, probably should have set this in a different spot. Okay, so fire prevention is also key to some things, oddly enough. I'm not going to go crazy with this one this time. Instead, I'll just go ahead and just throw this wherever, and we'll see. Yeah, we'll just put it here. Oh, I guess there's something with the land here it can't work on. I wonder why. Too many curves, I guess, or something. Interesting. And then we'll put like a fire prevention somewhere over here as well. There you go. And then we're going to need an education system eventually here. So I don't know how the education would work on here. So you put an elementary school in here. Who's getting education? No one. You're going to have to put this stuff, I think, inside rather than outside. So you're going to have to do something like this instead, I think. And then you can do like a high school in here as well. There you go. And that should make people a little bit happier in this area. And then, yeah, so we can go ahead and we'll do residential. I like to stack up residential at least a bit. I know we're kind of experimenting here a bit. So, you know, bring residential and seal them up like 3 here. Even then, I don't know. So even then, I'm like, do I want it that thick? Screw it, we will. And then we can do like high density commercial, right? So you could probably do some offices in between. I don't know which one's louder, right? So you could probably put like, say, a stack of offices in here. And then, yeah, just put offices here. And then what we can do is put like a high density commercial on this side. There you go. This kind of gives you kind of some interesting options. And then, yeah, we can put some more roads in here and work on that. So we'll see how it goes. It'll be fun playing around with this. You know, nothing will be perfect, but we'll see how the traffic flow works on this thing. I'm kind of interested on it, but I'm hoping with things a little closer, it'll connect a bit better and just overall work out for these people. But, you know, we'll see. Okay, so thank you guys and girls so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, all that fun stuff. And we will see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.